Upgrade Soul is a graphic novel written by Ezra Clayton Daniels that talks about the different aspects of identity, aging, and scientific discovery that cover the themes of life.
The story follows an aging couple, Hank and Molly Nonar. They volunteer for a new medical experiment that allows them to virtually upgrade their physical and mental capabilities. This essentially offers them a new and improved life. But when the experiment goes wrong, distorted versions of themselves are created. Core themes of the story include identity and humanity, ethics of science, and aging or self-worth.
Lena is Dr. Callus's disabled sister. She was a conjoined twin at the head where she lives with a face deformity. Although she appears briefly throughout the book, her quiet character plays an extremely influential role on the story. We believe she is the most important character because she knows the challenges she has faced, adds emotional weight to the story, and transforms the overall meaning of the story.
To better understand the character of Lena and her purpose in the story, we worked on these 5 focus points to learn, interpret, and better understand Upgrade Soul.
Three layers of want for our character are surface wants, deeper thoughts, and needs. For surface thoughts, she just wants to simply be seen as normal by her family and the people around her. Deeper thoughts, you could say, she's struggling to, quote, find herself throughout the story due to constantly being judged by the people that run the lab and are a part of her daily life. For needs, I have that she feels like she needs to have Henry in her life. Henry provides her with a feeling of safety and acceptance throughout the story.
In this scene, we see Lena talking to her dead sister that she was once conjoined with. She is talking to her about her personal and deeper thoughts and about how she doesn't like being judged based on her appearances.
The story setting affects our character because the lab where everything is unfolding was built for her by her brother. Lena views this as an insult to, I guess you could say, quote, fix her, because she was born improper and is forced to live with facial deformations.
In this scene, we see an interaction between Lena and her brother, Dr. Callos. Dr. Callos is telling her that she can't get any closer with Henry, who is the clone of Hank. The kitchen we see in this scene is part of the lab where Lena has spent her life confined to and hidden from society. This is also the lab where Dr. Callos does his research to fix Lena's facial deformities.
That completely disrupts the idea of what it means to be a normal human. She's quiet, weird, kind of mysterious at the beginning of the book. She is physically and cognitively different, but yet she's very much alive. Her existence confronts how society kind of hones in on people with disabilities, especially when someone can't give or add anything personal. And the book critiques the idea of normal. Personally, I feel like suggesting the idea that humanity needs to be rooted in honesty and care.
Towards the beginning of the book, Lena is seen as incapable of expressing herself due to her disability. From scenes in the book, she keeps things to herself, talking to the spirit of her dead sister, Constance. As the book goes on, her disabilities and challenges seem to diminish. She gains confidence in herself, defends the clones that were created, begins to realize the importance she has in others' lives, and falls in love with Henry. Even when her brother was more focused on his career and tensions continued to rise throughout the story, she looks beyond perfection and finds ways to express herself. She pushes all the characters and the reader to reconsider what makes a person valuable or what makes someone look normal.
America's had a perception on how people should look for decades. Whether you're male or female, America's had a certain idea of what physical appearance one should have. And relating this to Upgrade Soul, Lena's character suffers from a face deformity. And throughout this book, that deformity keeps Lena from living her life to the fullest, and it really restricts her.
In this photo, Lena has locked herself in her room and will not talk to anyone or show her face. This shows Lena's lack of confidence in herself, which falls back to American culture's effect on her character.
Lena is treated unethically by her brother, Dr. Callis. Kalos seems to manipulate Lena throughout the story and leaves Lena's feelings and emotions unheard and disregarded. For example, Lena didn't know that Kalos used her eggs for the upgrade cell experiments, and when she fell in love with Henry, Kalos didn't approve of the relationship.
This photo shows Bianca explaining to Lena how her brother has been using her for the experiment. Lena realizes that she has been lied to and completely mistreated.
In conclusion, throughout Upgrade Soul, Lena's character powerfully illustrates and compares to how Maslow's hierarchy of needs reveals a deeper meaning of human worth. According to Maslow, individuals must have their basic needs met to thrive. These needs include physiological needs, safety needs, love and belonging, self-esteem, and self-actualization. Lena, however, is confined to the medical facility, largely isolated and silenced, with almost every tier of Maslow's pyramid denied to her. She lacks community, confidence, and self-identity. Her physical appearance and difference places her outside of society's definition of normal. She is hidden away and ignored. When all this information is combined to real-world aspects, we can conclude that in society, a person's worth is often determined by their productivity. Lena isn't seen as valuable because she is limited to certain things. Her dehumanization can relate to real-world treatment of people with disabilities. The story destroys this narrative by showing how Lena is alive, mentally growing, and finds agency within her true identity. Even through the hardships, she found a way. Through her actions and image, Lena shows what we believe humanity should be, surrounded by compassion, dignity, and care.